So what do you want to pick here then?
World's Fair.
World's Fair.
I don't know. Like, it doesn't seem. People always complain about how lax I am about the World's Fair, but I don't really care about it.
World Religion.
Sorry, the World's. Well, it's not the World's Fair, it's the World Congress. World Religion is if you make your religion the world's religion. That can't be a bad thing. I don't think people will vote for it, but I can propose it, I suppose. Sure. Your attack on the. She doesn't like that I went for that, so she had a problem with it.
Right.
Which is all well and good. Well, you go off and explore the world as well. Okay, so my happiness is 5. My trade routes are not full, so let's build a cargo ship and send it off to probably one of the city-states. Sometimes city-states do want a trade route. In this case, not.
No.
He's the ally of these guys, Zulus. I'm a bit scared. You have to kind of.
I forgive you.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Go away. Sometimes you have to look
This is
at
why you
like,
make a multiplayer game.
what the other enemies, what the other people on the team,
2 great scientists now.
who they are. So I've been given a troop by a military city-state.
Oh, nice.
Which
Little
is
swordsman.
pretty useless.
Yeah.
I can upgrade these guys to trebuchet. So I should be willing to upgrade my units, like, because they're pretty cheap to do. I should have one in each city, which I don't really have. But close. I've got one guy still exploring, maybe? Where did he go?
There. That guy.
I had a crossbowman exploring, didn't I?
Oh.
Maybe not. Maybe he came back. Anyway, it looks
Put
fine.
your scout there.
I sent him off on auto explore, balls to it.
Notre Dame and the great
Notre Dame's a good one.
thingy.
Oh my god, all sorts of stuff happened.
Oh my god.
So this is what happens when you start sending ships off.
Yeah.
They start finding an island and stuff like this. Obviously, I could have got a boat out earlier and scouted around, but, you know...
Until you get caravels, though, it's not much point.
Sometimes it's okay to spend a little bit of resources on a boat early game. You know, just one of them to go around the coast and find these city-states and do bits and bobs.
Yeah.
And it really doesn't hurt. There's so much to build. It's out of control now.
That's the one you want.
Leaning Tower of Pisa probably is a good one. I still haven't got this. So this is the other thing you need, heroic epic. You get that from having barracks in all cities.
Oh, okay.
And that will then give you another promotion to all of your units. So you start giving these units mega promotions when they come out of this city. Obviously, it's a good idea to have them in your capital because when you decide to go to war, you're just going to start mashing them out of here.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm getting a great, fairly balance of... I've been lucky, I think, with these. I've got a couple of great scientists, 3 of them now. So I'm starting to get quite a lot of great scientists, which is fine. Let's just plod on and see what happens. All sorts of stuff is happening. But, you know, in a multiplayer game, it's really not that important. We found Sripada out in the ocean. We're not going to be able to build a city out here, even if we wanted to.
There's a free happiness.
And it's fine. We're at 5 happiness. We're going to get the cargo ship. What these orders? This guy. Okay, let's upgrade him and fortify him there. And then we're researching stuff. We met another city-state. Okay. You don't always get like as many notifications as that on multiplayer. Sometimes when you meet a city-state, I don't think there's a pop-up. Let's see what we can do here. So we're going to get...
Zurich will give you 9.
I'm going to get Zurich. But, I mean, if we go to Cardiff, we just give them golden science.
7 science.
We don't want to do that.
But I guess you're spreading the religion there as well.
Well, no, I'm spreading their religion. This is not even my religion.
Oh,
now.
right, yeah.
They took it off me.
Shit. So
that happens. Going to build the workshops, I think. I think that's the right call. The Declaration of Friendship, doesn't that give me plus 25% great people
maybe
generation because of Sweden?
Yeah, Sweden.
That's really nice. That's really nice.
Forge.
A forge builds land units and buffs production of iron by 1. Sure.
Don't you have something unlocked if you build a bunch of forges? Can't remember.
If you build a workshops, you get the ironworks.
That's it. The workshops. Yeah. Or the armory with more XP, I guess.
Windmill's quite useful if I'm going to be building a lot of buildings, and I guess I am. So let's just get that sorted out. I'm sort of just fiddle faddling around now, and it feels like, you know, if I'm not going to attack anyone, which I tend not to want to do in these games, I tend to want to just.
Things in multiplayer, you get a little bit more time to look at stuff between turns, like if you're waiting for someone else to do something.
There's just a mass amount of missionaries
Oh
running in
God.
here from whoever. I forgive you. Just don't worry about the spying, Greece. Look.
You're kidding all the spies.
Yes, you can have open borders, Arabia. Come on. Metallurgy. So I'm getting up there now. Is this another trading vessel? No. Choose production. So Arsenal is the upgraded castle.
Yep.
So it keeps going. And because this is one of my most vulnerable cities, I think, you know, sure, it's on the coast, but also it's near to this guy. You know, I maybe if I'm my most vulnerable city, I should spend a bit of extra time and energy building defences and troops. And you know, this is not great, but it is okay.
Yeah. The armory though.
Armories are good too, because then I can start thinking about producing units in those cities. It's kind of a interesting thing. I haven't looked at demographics in ages.
Oh yeah.
Normally I would be looking at demographics a lot more.
Check them out. Oh yeah, top of everything.
I'm top of everything, apart from I'm top of soldiers. Fine,
Right.
I'm top of soldiers. I don't need to do anything. That's probably because I upgraded all of my guys, and that means I'm pretty safe. There's the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Oh, cool. He's pretty.
I'm only playing on I'm not playing on deity, so maybe I should have played this on deity. But
Deity's super hard.
more great scientists, just piling them up now. So this is getting really out of control.
So when do you start popping those?
Well, I'll pop them as soon as I can get research labs.
Right.
So how's that going? Am I there? Oh shit! I think I was building towards the wrong thing. I was building towards satellites and stuff.
Oh.
That's fine. Let's go to scientific theory instead. So he's trying to convert people. This is all fine. This is just the kind of ebb and flow of the passive mid-game. If you aren't being attacked and you aren't under attack and you've got a decent army to defend your borders, this is all you need to do. Okay? You just need to concentrate on keeping happiness in the positive. So I'm going to build another Colosseum. If you build Colosseums in all of your cities, you will be able to build a Circus Maximus as well, which is this thing, which gives you an extra +5.
You can build an ironworks as well.
Keeps it good. Ironworks, all right to build on the city by the sea. You know, I feel like that doesn't actually, the ironworks just gives you, I think, +10 production. So it's not like
+8.
the end of the world. +8. It's not the end of the world if you don't have it in your capital. Your capital usually has enough anyway. Taj Mahal, into the Golden Age, gives more happiness. Anything that gives happiness is a good one.
What the Red Fort? What's that give you?
Red Fort, actually, I think is pretty good.
Yeah.
Defensive buildings are 25% more effective.
You get great science points as well.
Yeah, actually, it's not as good as I thought it was.
So I just go for everything that gives me great scientist points.
Yeah. I could build a windmill here. I could buy a windmill here. I'm getting even more great scientists.
Oh, crap.
And I'm not even playing like Korea or someone who would have a buttload of them. So this is 6 of them now, I think, or is it 5? Cities we all like to visit, scientific theory, industrial era. Okay, industrial era means I can buy public schools with faith because I've got that stupid tech, which actually turned out to be pretty cool.
So what was that from?
That was from piety.
Oh, right.
So I went to the Reformation piety instead of wasting points there. I mean, it didn't slow me down that much, but I had the Oracle. I had some great writers pop, and so it felt.
You got more things than you would have.
And I had enough religion that it felt like it was worthwhile. I think you have to have quite a lot of things to have it be worthwhile.
Yeah.
If you don't have enough faith coming in to actually buy these things, then I don't think it's worthwhile. Let's get something else here. So mints are okay, but I mean I don't really care about that. I could build a observatory. I didn't realise.
Oh yeah.
Buy it outright. I didn't realise I built that city on a mountain as well.
Yeah, you had a lot of mountains. Pretty lucky.
Assign delegates. Vote for my religion, bitches.
No one's going.
We'll see what happens. Okay,
Oh, it's been converted
they just converted to a different, and they got some intermissionary faith science from that.
Yeah.
Which is actually really bad. So
World's Fair fails. Who voted no on the World's Fair?
Oh crap! Did you see the other one? I just closed it all.
Didn't see the other one.
Current effects, nothing. All right, so apparently that failed.
Yeah,
Let's try again. Let's see if we can pass it again. Oh, shut up, Greece. I know you've got a problem with it. Just
Bloody Greece.
Now, one thing I've really not done at all, which I probably should have done, is just look at what the city-states want. So these guys
Barbarians
have
still.
barbarians and issues. These guys want the Sistine Chapel.
They've literally been living with barbarians for hundreds of thousands of years.
And they want me to generate a great musician and connect porcelain to the trade route. Right, so...
Collect porcelain?
So, like, maybe I should build the Sistine Chapel to cheer one of them up. It's not a great wonder. In fact, it's pretty crap.
You can get a Circus Maximus.
Get a Circus Maximus instead, yeah. But it is worth keeping an eye on what they want. I mean, in the case of these city-states, it looks like some of them might be out in the sticks. I've just left my caravel on Explore. Yeah. And which are the ones that want help? Mabanza, Congo, and Belgrade.
Belgrade's the north one.
Belgrade's near me. Are they still got barbarian problems?
I don't think so. I can't see.
Maybe it's up here or something. I don't know. And then Mabanza, Congo. I have no idea where that is. Down here. So there must be barbarian like there probably.
Yeah, I can see it.
It actually says city-state quest encampment. Like, look.
Oh wow.
So that is useful information. I didn't realise that was a tooltip.
Good luck getting a guy down there, though. It'll take forever.
No, I mean, maybe if I had a knight or two that had been sticking around, because if I'd had horses early, I would have had chariot archers. I would have then upgraded them to knights, and then I could have sent them off and got some city-state friends. It's a legit sort of thing to do. I'm not really spending a lot of time doing it this game, because I sort of just want to plough through and see what would happen if you were playing kind of fairly normally, building zoos for no reason really other than the fact that they give a bit of happiness. Maybe I should build stock exchanges. I don't. I mean, stock exchange is expensive.
I mean, gold is always good, isn't it?
It seems a bit weird thing to build. I think I shouldn't be building this stuff. I shouldn't be building
armories.
I'll build armories.
Yeah.
And this is kind of like insurance, for future. You should build this stuff as insurance rather than anything else. He wants open borders, sure. You can send some more stupid guys to come and missionary me. I'm number 3 on...
The Celts are just the worst.
Number 3, okay, that's all going well. Still haven't built public schools here.
You can buy that one, probably.
Actually, I don't want to buy them if I can get... Oh, it's because it's not my religion anymore.
Ah.
So that's why I couldn't build it there.
You can build another trade route.
Let's just buy it. And then... I've got another trade route. Sure, cargo ship. Okay, next turn. The Zulus, look.
I forgive you. He's just throwing his shield down.
Look at this guy.
Oh, he's pissed off.
He's really sad. Don't worry about it, Doge Shaka.
Doge. That city is just swishing back and forth.
The dirty Doge.
Whoa.
There's the Rock of Gibraltar over here.
Hooray.
Which is a 2 food, 6 gold tile.
Ooh.
Which is interesting. I didn't know you could get food off of it.
No.
I've learned something today. Oh, God, stop apologising for spying on me. I know.
Do you keep killing it? You got another spy, actually, you should do something with.
Oh, should I? Okay. So this I can actually send food or production around my own empire.
It's under production, I reckon. Yeah.
I'm not really sure what to do at this stage. I'd love some input from people just as to, what you should really kind of do in the mid-game. What buildings of these are.
Just suddenly, there's 100 buildings to build and you don't know which ones to get. And
which ones are good and which ones are not good. Which ones I really care about and which ones I should care about. I really wonder how good culture is as well. And also, should I have built these things? It's already got a castle here. I don't really need that. Red Fort.
Globe Theatre's got to be good, isn't it? What does that do?
Let's build Red Fort. Globe Theatre. I don't know. Anyway, let's see how much this takes my science up to. Not very much, actually.
469.
469. So I'm ploughing on through...
Oh, someone just built the Globe Theatre.
Ploughing on through to the other side. building lots of gold buildings, getting lots of gold, getting lots of faith.
Got radio.
There's radio.
Era.
So I'm in the modern era now.
Now you can get the.
All these spies, I can send them all out to do hopeless nothing because I'm just so far advanced everyone else. But I mean, I could send one to Stockholm. Maybe I should do that. Where is it? Stockholm. As a spy.
The spy is a spy.
And he'll arrive there next time. It's weird that it's weird that this is kind of so forward. It's such a forward settle.
Yeah.
You know, it seems to
really
me
is. They could have gone for the chocolate. They just went so far
it's
forward.
right close, isn't it?
Really
up to
aggressive settle.
I mean, I guess it was originally going to be on that hill, but then I sort of blocked it, didn't I? So maybe
Get the Eiffel Tower.
the Eiffel Tower, I don't think it's bad. I think it gives you happiness, so therefore it's okay.
It's pretty good, isn't it? I thought.
Now the Zulus are getting their impies together, which is obviously a threat.
Oh yeah.
Okay, these things are their unique units.
Well, you can get Muskerman.
Yeah, I don't really care. So, okay, one thing you should know is that this is what we talk about is ideologies. Okay, so there's two ways to get into ideologies. The first is to build 3 factories.
Yep.
The second is to get into the modern era. I've just gone straight into the modern era through radio, no fucking around. It's quite a common way to do
coal,
it.
Yeah, have you?
I haven't got what?
Revealed coal.
No, you don't reveal that until you get this one.
Industrialization.
So you can, but they need the factories, need them. So it's just a bit annoying. You have to get this, then set the coal up, then you can start building them. Anyway, so you got a choice. You can either go there, build 3 factories, or get through to here. And either way, it'll unlock an ideology. Now, the 3 ideologies, my feeling is that the classic way we look at them is that autocracy is the one which is like military.
Yeah.
Freedom is some sort of weird one where you get free units, and order is one where you get factories to give you science. That's generally like a kind of weird way of looking at it. But I think that's not necessarily true. I mean, autocracy does, all of them do have good military tenets. So in this case, autocracy gives you happiness for every castle, arsenal, military base, which is actually quite a lot.
Yeah,
I've got quite a lot of
also,
those.
the spy stealing things seems quite interesting.
Spy
If you're
steal
behind on
technologies.
tech.
If you're behind, maybe that's okay. I don't think it's actually very good though. This is a weird one, futurism, and it's a kind of win that we haven't really looked at. But there's a lot of sort of people talk about futurism victories. A lot of people take futurism, and then build the Writers Guild, the Artists Guild, the Musicians Guild, and pump out a shitload and buy a shitload of these units.
Oh, right.
With faith or whatever. And then they can actually like massively bomb everyone with tourism and win through that. And that is a legit way of winning, which we haven't really done. The rest of these are not great. Obviously, like you can buy units cheaper. That's okay. At level 2, you get happiness for Barracks Armory and Military Academy. That's pretty good. Imagine how much happiness you're going to get. So it feels to me like this is like autocracy. There's a lot of happiness here, and happiness is important, especially if you're going to go to war, especially if you want a lot of golden ages. It's good stuff. You don't tend to get to level 3 of these ideological tenets because
no, I never do.
You don't want to spend too much in here before you want to try and finish rationalism.
Yeah.
So, but these are quite good. Look, you get 25% attack bonus for 50 turns. That's pretty good. So that's pretty good. Freedom is I went for as Persia last time, which is really good because you get the golden ages 50% longer, and also specialists produce half the amount of happiness. It's great. It's a happiness bonus. You get long. This is a really good one actually. It's a really good one to have. You also get this specialists only consume half the amount of food. It's good. It's actually okay. There's a couple in here that are decent, like great people being born quicker is decent. There's happiness from these things, which I haven't really built, but
Volunteer Army is a
they're
good
okay.
defensive one.
Volunteer Army is an emergency one,
yeah,
but I don't think it's actually very good, personally. Because they're not great units.
They're not amazing.
And then up here, you can buy spaceship parts with gold, but mostly at the very end of the game, it feels like if you're going to get XComs, you've won. Like people. It's easier to get XComs than it is to finish a spaceship. And so unless you're the first one to finish the spaceship, it feels like it's very hard to win. Or unless you agree to ban XComs. Because XComs feel like they're very broken and overpowered. At least I think so.
I think so too.
So that's that. Order, like I said, the great thing about Order is this one here. Factories increase the city's science output by 25%. Build factories in half the usual time. It's actually really, really powerful. So if you can get that quickly, cheap factories and the science output's good. So I like to, if I can get order first and get the 2 free tenets, I will, and then I can throw them into there. Where is it? Let's go in there.
So you get the.
Obviously I'm going to get monuments. Well, that doesn't mean anything, but obviously that will give me 8 happiness straight away if I choose this one.
Right.
Okay. Alternatively, this will give me basically 8 happiness because every city in my town has a workshop and a factory, and might will have that in future. I don't at the moment, but I don't need it at the moment. Patriotic War is great for defense. If I feel like I'm going to get attacked, these are all. Some of these are good. Some of these are good, but mostly you want the happiness. If I'm really rich, I can even go for that.
You've got a lot of happiness already, though.
If I've gone down the line of commerce, for example, and taken these ones here, like purchasing items in cities is 25 less gold. If I get that, 25% less gold, and I get this one, which is 33% less gold.
Wow, yeah.
Suddenly, buildings are really, really cheap. So that's really, really cool. Some of these are a bit crappy, like spies twice as likely to capture enemy spies. That's not really what I want. I'd rather have the happiness.
No, that's useless for you, totally.
Yeah. So happiness allows you to take on other cities really and build other cities if you want them. And usually when you're playing a military game, like
you're going to end up with a whole load of cities.
If you've gone ahead on tech, you'll want to kind of do that. So that's my sort of feeling with that really.
Right.
So I'm going to get the happiness one, and I'll get another sort of. I'll get the gold cost reduced maybe. I don't know. Maybe great people. I don't know.
Hero.
People maybe let me know what you think's better.
Yeah.
On that. Host. Sure. Me. Thank you. All right. So it's paying me a lot of gold for my soul. I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to fight Sweden. No, they're my friend. They give me great people. Great scientists being born.
Over there.
Okay, sure. Just keep him there.
Just everywhere.
Obviously, you have to be a bit careful with. I'll get over it.
Imagine a nuke hitting. Blam.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think we're at that sort of technology yet. And also, it sort of gets told to us. There's some coal.
Oh, nice. You got some.
So, yeah, I did get coal, which is pretty cool.
Only just, though.
Send the trade route. What do I build here? Armory.
Hydro plant.
What was that? Oh, it has to be just a river. Requires aluminium. Apparently I have some. Easy. I mean, I haven't paid any attention to aluminium.
No.
Apparently I have it, though. It's the same thing mostly with a lot of things.
I think it's spawned underneath existing mine.
It can do that. Oh, but it's here, actually. It looks like my workers have actually hooked it up previously.
Something wrong.
Oh, no.
What's wrong?
So I went for delicatessen.
Delicatessen.